Hello children, welcome to the Social Studies class. Today we will discuss a new chapter, the Great Indian Desert. A desert is a vast sandy area with very little vegetation and rainfall. Do you know children how are deserts formed? Deserts are formed by low rainfall and heavy soil erosion. Children, soil erosion is the displacement of the top layer of the soil due to strong wind. It's a natural process. So let me look at this. This is your Great Indian Desert or called the Thar Desert. It is located towards the west of northern plains. So these are your northern plains, and the Great Indian Desert, it is located towards the west of the northern plains. It stretches from Rann of Kutch in Gujarat to the borders of Haryana, and from Aravalli Hills in the east to the border of Pakistan. Children, as I have shown you in the map, the Great Indian Desert is a very big sandy area which receives very little rainfall. It stretches from Aravalli Hills in the east to the border of Pakistan in the west, and the Rann of Kutch in southwest to the border of Haryana. Children, look at this vast sandy area. The desert region remains hot and dry throughout the year. The desert faces extreme type of climate. It is hot in summer and cold in winter. The days are very hot and the nights become cool. This happens because the sand heats up quickly and cools down very fast too. Winter days are pleasant, but winter nights are very cold. Sometimes strong winds blow away the sand with great speed. They are called sandstorms. The winds cause damage to the soil. They blow away the topsoil. This type of damage to the soil is called soil erosion. Due to this soil erosion, the large area of desert is dry and barren. Trees do not grow in the desert because of the hot climate, and it rains a little. Sometimes it doesn't rain for many years. Since desert receive very little rainfall, there is hardly any vegetation. Scattered bushes and thorny shrubs are found. People living in the desert do not get enough water for drinking. So the government is trying to provide water for irrigation and for daily use. The only river that drains into the desert is Luni. It's a seasonal river. So water from river Satluj and its tributaries is being diverted to the desert through a long canal. This canal is called the Indira Gandhi Canal or Rajasthan Canal. This canal provides drinking water to the people of Rajasthan and water for irrigation. There is hardly any vegetation in the desert. At some places, the underground water comes up to the surface through a spring. Around such places, date palm, kikar, bubble trees and grasses grow. Such an area in the desert is called an oasis. People live permanently in such areas and grow crops. Maize, gram, jowar, bajra, wheat and other crops are grown in the desert. An oasis is a fertile spot in the desert. Most of the villages in the deserts come up around such an area. There are small hills of sand found in the desert which are called sand dunes. When the strong winds blow, they carry the sand from one place to another. The sand dunes do not stay at one place. They keep on moving and their shapes and sizes also vary from time to time. Camel is the chief mode of transport in a desert. It can walk easily on the sand and travel long distances without drinking water. So it is called the sheep of the desert. Children, look at this. It is the most useful animal in the desert. It has a lump of fat in its hump. The fat provides nourishment to the body when there is no water to drink. Its hair is used to make clothes and the skin is used to make tent. The vision and nose of camel do not get affected due to sandstorm, so it can walk easily on the sand and help us in transportation. Now let's talk about the environmental aspect of the desert. The extent of Thar Desert is increasing. Man is responsible for increasing the area under desert. Destruction of forest and overgrazing of animals has led to increase in desert areas. Do you know, children, what is the meaning of overgrazing? When too much grass is eaten by animals, by that they damage the land. So the three things, the very little rainfall, cutting down of trees and overgrazing have increased the spread of desert areas. So we must plant more and more trees, otherwise the desert area will slowly increase and the fertile areas of nearby states may also turn into deserts. So children, this is all about the location, extent, climate, vegetation, transportation and the environmental aspect of the desert. And in the next class, we will talk about the life of the people living in the desert.